Hello and welcome to the Dice Cult. My name is Ian, and I'll be your GM for this evening as we take three wizardly heroes, or at least protagonists. I don't know if they consider themselves heroes,
Giving
but
us a
they're
lot of credit.
here and they're trapped in a strange demiplane and trying to get out. First up, we will not be playing 2 weeks from now on the 29th due to holidays, but we'll be picking back up on the 5th of the new year. Is there anything else we need to do before? Yes.
I would like to encourage people to take a look at the YouTube description down below and join us on Discord if you would like. There are lots of great people. The Dice Cult is not just this show. In fact, it's very much not just this show. This is a very small portion of the Dice Cult. There is Monday night stuff, Tuesday night stuff. There's weekend stuff as well. Vampire the Masquerade. There is D&D 5e. There is other stuff as well from time to time. Lots of one-shots. We're on both Twitch and YouTube, so some things are on Twitch, some are on YouTube. But join us on Discord for the full gamut of information.
Yeah.
Regarding
Come hang out with us.
Full gamut.
Yeah. All right. Shall we get ready to play?
Yes. I think
y'all. Yeah, I think maybe.
Do we have to practice accents again?
I think it's going to be horrible. So
Okay.
We'll get there.
The train has already gone by this evening, so...
Oh, good.
I don't have any
No.
ambulances to go by. Santa might go by, though. So if you hear sirens, it's just Santa.
Very different. In your part
What kind of Santa do you have?
No, he goes by on fire trucks and throws candy.
Oh!
And they have the siren going so the kids know to rush out of the front yard, and then he just chucks candy canes at them.
Oh, this is real. Okay.
High velocity. Yeah, what are you? I'm not joking. I wouldn't joke about Santa. What the fuck?
Okay.
It's fair.
Let's begin episode 2 of Cat's Cradle. Last time, our three protagonists, Germaine, the necromantic warforger, Mud, the southern belle of a warlock, maybe.
Wizard?
Warlock wizard.
Yeah.
You're looking for your patron. You did admit that, didn't you?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He hasn't spoken to me in a while, or they haven't spoken to me in a while.
Yeah. Who have been stuck in this strange labyrinthine demiplane for quite some time. And the newcomer Clementine, who just stumbled in while on a job, have now arrived in this place. Boy, I'm not ready for this intro. I'm so sorry.
Good.
After getting to know one another, they experienced a strange earthquake that's been plaguing this place for a while now, and witnessed a crack in the ceiling that had a bunch of very evil objects fall out. They climbed up that evil pile with some trials and tribulations on the way, and some tentacles, reached the top, a brand new area that none of them have ever seen, and following the scent of pancakes, as if wafting from a dream, they entered vents, at which point the scent disappeared, and there are other strange creatures lurking out in the distance.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're in the tunnels.
You're in the tunnels. There is something coming closer. Clementine has heard it, way off in the distance. As you look around and look ahead, you actually see, because currently Germaine is fully on all fours trying to fit in this space, and the two of you are kind of crouched down because you're both small. But looking ahead, you can kind of see it starts to open up.
Have you told us that you hear this yet? Did the rest of us hear it yet?
I believe I did at the end of the episode. If not, I'll say it again. Uh, 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 all right. I think that. Thank you. Took me.
You landed on it. It's good.
Yep. Oh, I hear something in the distance, and I don't think it's pancakes.
Do pancakes make noise?
No, not usually.
Oh. Then that's bad then.
How are we going to get out of here?
Is there any place to move? Any exit that you can see?
Do I see anything?
Make a perception check.
All right. Oh,
Big money, big money.
That's fine. That's plenty. You kind of peer around Jermaine's ass, and you can see kind of like
damn.
Jermaine was in front. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
You can see that area. It kind of widens out, and there is more tunnel ahead. You can see light in the distance, kind of a bluish light way up there.
Normally I wouldn't say this, but I think we need to go to the light at the end of the tunnel. Into
You
the
are
light.
so correct. Don't fight that urge. Just accept it. It'll be fine.
I gotta say, you're making me a little bit more wary about it, but
No, I'll take care of you. It'll be great. Well, your remains, but it's fine.
Perhaps the pancakes smell has disappeared. Perhaps we should be moving forward. This place is far less appetizing to be in. It's very close quarters without that delightful pancake smell. Now that it's gone.
So do you move forward?
Yeah, we'll move forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of reach a ledge, it drops down, and you can stand up to your full height now, Jermaine.
Yay.
And you're still in a tunnel. It's still like a metal vent shaft material, but it starts to kind of twist and crumple in the space, almost mimicking like rock wall sort of shape. But you touch it and it's still very much metal. And ahead you can see tracks leading forward, almost wooden like cart tracks, like in a mine sort of vibes. And I'm going to take you to the battle map.
Oh,
Battle
damn.
map.
Battle map.
Battle
There you
map.
go.
Battle
Like-
map.
oh,
You're in the bottom left corner.
Ooh.
Oh, goodness me.
Here?
Yes, down there.
Cool. You can now right click and it's your pointer.
Oh,
If you hold
there
down
we go.
right
Yeah.
click. Yeah, you don't have to click
Here.
around.
So so that's where you're entering the space.
ooh. I like
Using
it.
owl hair, it's great. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Where are we
What?
right now?
Down here.
Oh, sorry, I missed your point.
No worries.
I can pull a gear.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and pull the tokens you want onto the map for your characters.
Let's see. Their little book.
Jackie, could I ask you to throw one on there for me so that I don't need to poke around?
Yes.
Let you select.
I will.
Make this a little tinier.
That's cool.
I feel like the warlock isn't great for you, but it might have to.
Is there a
do.
crossbow?
Is there a crossbow?
Crossbow would be good if you see a crossbow.
There's like arrows for a ranger.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it up.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I think I'm
Excellent.
behind. I think I'm behind Mud.
Yeah, it was a
Sorry.
friendship sandwich, remember?
Yep.
Yes.
But you were leading with the biggest, which shouldn't. I feel like it should be like bread, meat, bread.
Well, sometimes you're just not very good at making sandwiches.
It can be open faced. It can be open faced.
I'll be the cheese.
The wee cheese.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Distracted
No.
by food.
I'm gonna like slowly put my foot down in front of me and just see how sturdy these.
They seem
Everything is.
sturdy. I mean, there's like the tracks are on top of like a metal base right now. So right now, very sturdy. You put your weight on it, totally fine, no issue.
Cool.
The rattling of other creatures is coming from somewhere off to your right.
Ooh,
You are right.
can't be a problem.
And is this? It feels like a big room, or does it feel like a tunnel? Still.
It feels like a tunnel, yeah, still.
Okay.
This is a closed-in space that you're in. You can only really see ahead of you onto like this crossroads here.
Gotcha. So on the crossroads, it feels like it's coming off to the right.
Yeah, or from where you were in the vents before, you heard Clementine felt the vibrations from to your right.
Gotcha. Okay.
And actually, if you step up to this little area of light right here, there's like a vent in there that lets you see across into other space.
Then Mud will go up and peer through, take a look through, see if you can see anything.
Yeah. Make a perception check for me.
Never gonna be good. 7
Gotta
minus 1 is
believe yourself.
6.
It's really hard to get a clear look through the vents. It's a little like you can see the tracks like right here, but beyond that, it's just shadow like over here, and you can't really see anything else.
If that noise you were hearing was getting closer and the delightful pancake smells have disappeared, perhaps we should carry on and move forward. I'd rather not be in this space. Perhaps if we can get somewhere a little more open again.
Sure.
Yes.
All right, well, I'm just going to go then. And he'll just trust his friends are going to follow, and I'll start walking forward. I'll take the lead.
Yeah.
Okay, doke.
I'll
ahead.
follow behind, but still in the back. Keeping
Okay.
an eye behind us, just trying to keep an ear out to see if it's coming closer, further, behind, in front.
Yeah, make a perception check for me.
Okay. Yes, it actually worked this time. Okay, I rolled a natural 19 plus 8, 27.
Hell yeah. As
27.
you
Oh my
go
God.
past the
I got them on.
vents here, you see a flicker of movement over in the shadows over here.
Oh. In the vent? Oh, over there.
Yeah,
Oh,
as
okay.
you peer into the vent and you see something moving in the shadows, like right over here.
Mud?
Yes. Clementine.
I'll-
I do like saying that name.
Thank you. My accent, I'm trying to remember it. Okay, all right.
Deep breath, you got this.
Yes, I'm a little concerned. There is something through the vent. I think it's ahead. I don't know. It's right. So if we could go left, or if there's an option. I know. I can see what's ahead on here, which means we're gonna go the wrong way. If I say that. Because if we go to this crossroads and we go this way, which would seem like the correct way, we are gonna go straight into it.
But you're suggesting right. Okay.
But I
With
mean, I
that
don't know. I can't
roll,
tell unless I
however-
can see from here.
With that roll, however, you do see just another little like shift of movement up ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like every option is bad. So
Which
then-
Mud wouldn't see because he's turned around facing you now.
Yeah.
It's in
I'm
the
so
shadows.
bored.
It's like it's really indistinct. It's like just a barest shift of movement in the shadows.
Okay. Can I see anything if I move up ahead to where Mud is standing? Do I see anything this way? Is this one of those maps where if you go this way, you end up on the other side?
It's not.
It absolutely is now.
Explode.
Now you've said that, yeah, you look down and you see this corner right here.
Oh, okay.
That's
Well,
awesome.
I see there's definitely something to the right, and there's definitely something ahead of us. So, and looking this way, can I see down to here? Can I see like this is raised?
No,
and
this is in. You can see that this part right here goes down into a tunnel and then this pit goes above it, so you can't actually
Okay.
see down into this space.
Okay. Well, currently I think Clementine thinks that there's one ahead of us and there's one down this tunnel because she probably thinks the tunnel comes back around like this. So
Mm-hmm.
it looks like we're gonna have to do the Pac-Man. At
Uh,
least.
In the time that Jermaine and Mud have been here, or I guess I'm not asking for Jermaine, I'm asking for... In the time that we've been here together, have there been
Yeah.
creatures we have found or fought?
Yes, you have encountered lots of creatures in this area. You have never been in an area that looks like this one, though.
Okay. Okay. Well, I do appreciate the heads up because there are certainly creepy crawlers and various furry things and things of all kinds of natures that I have never seen before in any of the places I have traveled to in this place, whatever place we happen to be in. So keep your guard up and stick together. It's nice to have a third person with us. Right, Jermaine?
Absolutely, more friends for later.
Jermaine. Yes, well, we're not dying today, of course. So it's not going to happen. And he'll take a crossbow and...
Oh,
Uh,
fine.
let's go down the tunnel. Somebody go first.
I can go first.
Oh, happy to let you go first.
Which way are
Yeah.
you headed? Are
This
you going
way.
to the left?
That
Okay.
way.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we own.
Yeah.
The box to the left.
The nervous Irish.
Just singing to herself as she slowly shuffles down.
Yeah, no, the tracks.
Clementine, with your passive perception, as you turn to the left, you see whatever it was over here on the right kind of dart down across this way and head into that tunnel and kind of tuck into the shadows over there.
Okay, we definitely made the right choice. Okay. It's moving. Whatever it is.
Right.
Um,
I'm just going to continue on.
Jermaine, as you go forward, I'm not sure if I've ever asked you this. We just started firing and swinging at so many things the last few weeks that we've been here. Have you ever met anything other than the two of us that is friendly or perhaps will, parlay?
Have I?
Aside from other wizards you've met in this area or that have arrived here, no.
Just more of the same. Your former place. Other people.
Right. And Clementine, you've gotten the best look at these things. Did you happen to see any, folks like us? Is that what we're seeing out here? Should we be calling out to them, perhaps, or do you think we should stop blasting? He waits as she pensively thinks about it.
Oh, was that to me?
Yes.
I thought that was to Jermaine.
No.
I
I can't see shit.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was in my thoughts. Very, very worried. I was looking at my spells, being like, "What the fuck am I gonna do?" Okay.
Basically, Mud's wondering, should we just start firing or should we call out?
Yeah.
What'd you
okay.
see?
So apologies. Did I get anything other than just movement?
They definitely looked bestial in nature. Big and four-legged.
Okay. From what I could see, they're large four-legged beasties. So I don't think, unless one of you can talk to beasts, I don't think we are going to have much luck laying with them. I was checking to see. I don't have that. All I have is kill in my spells.
All I have is kill.
Well, if you can't speak with them, kill's probably the next best bet.
Yes, I think so. I have, I can make a little helper if we want to send somebody in front of us.
That could be good.
Would you like that?
Send something along, and then if they get it, then at least we know what they are.
That's a good idea. Yes. I'll go into my bag and I'll kind of like ruffle through it and pull out like a little like wind up toy that you like like turn. And I'll kind of crank the back and it looks like a little tiny gnome. And I'll put it down. And when it starts spinning, it begins to move. It's a tiny servant.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
That is a 3rd level spell, so I'll cross that one off. And
Can you post the spell details in D&D Beyond, perhaps?
Sure. How?
Or I think just...
You can just cast and it'll mark it off in your
Yeah.
sheet for you.
Oh, I didn't click cast. I just kind of like I'm not used to.
No worries.
D&D Beyond.
Did that do it? Did I do it?
Don't think it posts in the game.
Well,
log.
it took my spell slot, but I will. It's a very long description, so I'll just give you the gist.
Sounds good, yeah.
Yeah, as a bonus action, I can mentally command the creature if it's within 120 feet of me. I can decide what action the creature will take, and it will move during its turn. It commands simple general commands, such as fetch a key, stand watch, or stack some books. If I issue no commands, it stands and does nothing, other than defend itself. Once given an order, the servant continues to follow that order until the task is complete. It is active for 8 hours, actually.
Cool.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yes.
How fast can it move?
Why doesn't it say? Why wouldn't it say on this? That's silly. Just says you touch one tiny non-magical object that isn't attached to another person. See tiny servant for its statistics. All right.
There we go.
I feel like that should be linked. It's not linked.
That should be linked.
D&D Beyond. Here we go. It has an armor class of 15 and a speed of 30.
Okay, cool. Well, are you sending this thing down where are you sending it?
You think we should get a view of the other tunnel, or this one is the one that I think is most promising? You could go down that one first with the servant.
I mean, maybe you could just send it straight towards the things you saw, and if we can
If it
provoke them
dies-
into showing themselves.
Okay.
Sure.
And do you think this is the best place for it? I guess. All right. Yes. Fine. That's a good idea. Yep. It'll be okay. I kind of squat down, not very much, but like just lean down a tiny bit, and then we're like eye to eye with the servant. Excuse me. I would like you to please move down that tunnel, and if you could just say hello to whatever is down there, and then walk right back here. Thank you.
Okay. Since you are now engaging with these creatures, I'm going to have everyone roll initiative.
Oh boy.
I feel like I should have cast that at a higher level so I had more servants. Oh, my little baby gnome is just
that's
gonna
a solid 5.
Oh, and a
natural
4.
one for a solid 4.
I got a 16.
Mine was a
time
4,
continuing to be competent.
you
It's like
said?
we don't realize the moment you're going to send your little dude off. Oh,
Even
it's
though I'm
going.
like literally sitting there talking to it.
I got distracted.
Yeah.
I love you guys. Okay, Mud is 4. Jermaine is 5.
Oh, I keep thinking I should have cast it at a higher level. This is terrible.
It's done.
It doesn't have that many. It has like no hit points. It'll just get crushed.
Yeah, so you send this little thing down the hallway, and it gets just around the corner, and you see something
there's
just
that like
lash out at it. Oh, where's my thing? Where's my thing?
The sound of like a little mechanical toy walking down a tunnel, I think, would be the scariest thing.
Does a 13 hit your little
No. It's got a 15
Ooh!
armor class.
It ducks out of the way as a set of large panther-like claws just lunge out of the darkness at it, and it's going to try to do it again.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
Double swipe.
Does a 21 hit?
Oh yeah.
Excellent. That was the wrong. 15. It takes 15 points of damage, and I'm going to guess it's just absolutely demolished.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see it's a very panther-like creature, but bigger, and sort of shimmering oddly in the shadows as it lunges out at this little automaton, breaks it to pieces, and kind of just looks in disgust at the metal parts that it's now dealing with. And it kind of retreats back into the shadows, and you can tell it is staring at you.
Jermaine feels a twinge of, ow. He watches the little version.
Aw.
Oh no!
Not my people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it is, yeah. Oh no.
Yes. We're basically the same. Just big and small.
Yeah. Oh, it was so tiny too. It was like
Yeah. Well, that
All right,
seems.
Bud, it's your turn.
Oh yeah, right.
Mud, upon seeing this, kind of looks at his two new friends and is like, "You know what this needs?"
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. It's Jermaine's turn. He's ahead of you.
Oh, right. That's right.
I'm so sorry. I wrote this very
tell you in a
weirdly
minute.
on my notes.
Mud just kind of starts like dancing in the corner.
Yeah. Now you start to see Mud kind of, this little
Mud's
tap
getting
sound.
into it.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's looking fine.
You do know where this thing is now. You can see its shape in the shadows.
Are
Yeah.
we killing it? Is that what we're doing?
I could
Yes.
just restrain it. Would you like me to try and restrain it?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And Tremaine, thinking back to the item that we found, is going to summon black tentacles to just try and rise up out of the shadows and like pin it down onto the tracks. And I'm gonna cast Everard's Black Tentacles.
Yes.
So it's got to make a Dex saving throw, DC 17.
That's an 18.
Gosh darn it. It will do. I don't know that it does anything then. Oh, but the tentacles are just there. So if it starts its turn there, it is. Oh no, it's only if it's restrained. I don't know what else it does. I
Half
think
the
Give him
roll
otherwise-
save?
There's just tentacles. There's just now tentacles.
Excellent.
Yeah, so a mass of inky black tentacles just erupt in place, and this cat-like creature just nimbly ducks around them, and they now just fill the entrance of this tunnel, I guess.
Yeah, it's a 20-foot.
Nice. Yeah, so
Clear.
it's like in the tunnel and like on top of the tunnel and like wrapping around the tracks and just kind of consuming the space entirely.
Yeah.
All right, Mud, it is now your turn.
He looks over. Tentacles. We work with what we know, I see. And as we do every time. And he's been just kind of shuffling here, and he's kind of like, we just kind of snapping his fingers a little bit, and he's kind of humming a song underneath. And I will use, as he's doing it, he seems to actually be moving a little bit faster and a little bit faster and a little bit faster. I will cast haste as my action on myself and a bonus action to go into Blade Song.
Nice. Okay.
So that's my whole turn, but the Blade Song will up my AC by 4 to 19, and the haste will also raise it. Raise it. Thank you. Where's the words? To
Pumps up the
21.
volume.
Nice. Okay.
To 21 AC, and I'll use up that third level spell slot. So advantage on dex saving throws, and I have an additional action with which I can attack once. And that is it. He'll get his crossbow out, and he looks over at Clementine, and you basically hear, he looks over and he's like, "What did?
What did you say?
We're ready." Tries to speak really slowly.
Oh, that's what it was. Hasted.
Yeah, he's hasted.
He's just like this sometimes. You gotta let him get his energy out.
Clementine's just getting more and more worried.
Yeah. It's going great. Everything is happening so much.
Is that the end of your turn?
That's it. Yeah, that's it. I'm
All
staying
right.
right where I am.
Clementine.
Okay. I'm not. I'm not staying right where I am. Clementine's gonna take a couple steps back, and then she's going to reach up and look up to Hubert and give him a little like tap, and it'll kind of spin until it starts to like expand into a cube centering around me. I'm spending 3 charges to create a cube of force around me that living matter cannot pass through.
Nice. Okay.
So, sorry, boys. You guys can't pass through either.
Am I living matter?
No, you're not. Are you? Is he?
I'm metal.
I will say you'll have to touch it and find out.
Okay.
Okay.
If you
Alright,
need
alright.
it. If you need it.
Good to
I will
know.
attempt.
It's a 15-foot cube, so I know this. So I'll back up it far enough back so I won't like cut mud in half with it or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't
Mud's
know.
just dancing and then gets.
Yeah, because I'm guessing he doesn't want to be inside the cube, unless he does.
Are you asking him as you cast it?
Do you want to be protected?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll stand beside him and hit it.
All right.
And I'll stand close enough to him where he gets in it, but oh yeah, I guess Jermaine, did you
I'm
want to
good.
answer?
I'm
Okay,
fine.
great. Then is there like a box that I can draw or something?
Yeah, you can do a shape tool.
Okay, drawing tool, measure tool. So it's the drawing tool?
Yep, and then there's a
And
little
shape.
square. And you can do a square, you can do a circle, you
There.
can do a triangle.
Yeah, it's a square, and then it's centered on me, and it moves with me. Can I grab this? Oh, I can't grab it once I draw it.
Hello. Sorry.
It's just there.
I'm
You can erase
also. I mean,
Okay,
If
well,
if you'd like to redraw it, you can.
okay, we'll just know that it's in this general area. If I move forward, it'll move with me. I don't know if that's 15 feet. It looks like it, kind of.
It's fine.
But I was standing like here, and then it... Phew. And it's kind of like, it's not actually red, it's like a shimmery, like, purple.
Shimmer purple.
Yes. Okay, so that was my action. No.
See, this is a wizard fight. When we're all wizards, everyone needs to prep something. Just the whole round. Getting your
was
concentration stuff ready.
Prep. This actually isn't concentration, thankfully. It all Hubert concentrates on it for me. And so action, and then do I have bonus action spells? I don't know. I have so many spells.
Wizard life.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You know what? I think that's my whole action because I don't have anything bonus action that's gonna work. So I'm just going to be like, very good. Get him, Jermaine.
All right, I will.
excellent. All right. As you put up Cubert, does the creature need to do anything from the tentacles?
Yes, it started its
Okay.
turn in the tentacles. It needs to do another dex saving throw.
All right.
DC
Nice.
17.
That's 24.
Yeah. If an 18 worked, 24 is definitely gonna work. They're just kind of
so it's
slapping
just
him.
like it just slips
Excellent.
right underneath it, and sort of you see it tense and then just shoot for you. And
That's fine. Hello.
this massive panther-like creature comes out of the darkness straight at you and is going to attempt to claw and bite you.
Okay, have fun with that.
Jermaine.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
Nice. That also doesn't hit.
I'm fine. I just hug it.
It looks really confused and slightly perturbed.
Like
And
tries to
just,
scratch and it just glances off the
Yeah, it
metal.
just like glances off the metal and it like
No
ugh,
blood.
And yeah, so this one, it over here kind of moves up into the shadows a bit, following after the other one, and you at the crossroads actually see a third one coming up the tunnel.
Ooh, I will
On the other
have. That's not it. I forgot how owlbear works. The
The-
tentacles were like here, here. That's a line. I'm really good at this. It's like there. So if it enters it, it's gonna have to also do a dex saving throw.
Nice. Okay. Duly noted.
And I didn't get hit, so no concentration.
No concentration, and these things are a little too far away at the moment to do anything else, so that's their turn. Jermaine, it's your turn.
Yay! I can't cast other concentration spells. Luckily, I don't have that many extra ones. What can I do? Can I just... It's like right in front of me, right?
It's right there. It's kind of like it just took 2 hits and is like circling you slightly, trying to figure out how to get at you.
I would like to try and blow it back into the tentacles with a thunder wave.
Excellent.
So
What is that?
it's a 15-foot cube originating from me.
Mhm.
It's got to do a Constitution saving throw. Again,
Excellent.
17.
Okay.
Okay, non-living matter can't pass through, but spell effects can.
It's in front of me.
Oh, going straight ahead. Okay, good.
Yeah.
It rolled a 10. So
it fails.
it
It's going
failed.
to take 2d8 thunder damage, and it's pushed 10 feet away from me.
Nice.
So let me cast that. Did that do it? Yes, and then I cast it at a 2nd level, so it's going to be 16 points of damage.
Nice.
And then if it goes into the tentacles, it needs to make another dex save. As the tentacles are like there, waiting to embrace it.
Yeah, you shove it 15 feet back.
I think it's 10.
10,
feet
okay.
back.
So it gets shoved back into the tentacles.
Yay! I'm sure it's very dexterous, but
It's
I just
very
want it to
dexterous.
fail at one point. The dice.
It rolled a natural 1.
Oh,
So
okay.
you watch this
Mhm,
poor
mhm,
cat
mhm.
just get wrapped in tentacles.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's also then gonna take
Mm-hmm.
13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Excellent.
I gotta read it. Yeah, 3d6 bludgeoning damage. So I rolled that in D&D Beyond, 13, and now it is restrained.
Excellent. It is wrapped up in the tentacles and yowls in pain,
Nice.
and then it vanishes.
Oh no.
And
Bye, friend.
the tentacles just kind of wave there as it disappears from
They
sight.
look disappointed. They were like,
Like, oh, we had something.
friends. I just want to kill things and make them my friends. Jermaine looks very
All I
disappointed.
asked for.
That's my turn.
All right. Mud.
You hear burnt cookies as the thing disappears. As he was preparing his crossbow, and his crossbow is just shaking. It's like he's barely able to currently control all of the power that seems to be. There's this like glowing end to his crossbow at the moment. Hit the bolt on the end of it, and so I would like to just. I'm going to whichever is the next closest enemy. Would that be the one in the tunnel or the one off to the left?
The one off to your left would probably be the closest. If you step up, you would be able to see it.
Can I leave your cube, Clementine?
No.
No, I cannot leave. How far away? How far away is the one to the left?
We can move together. It's together or nothing.
How far
This is
away?
forced friendship right here,
Yes.
right
It's
now.
about probably 20 feet away from the crossroads at this point.
No. Oh, from the crossroads. Well, I'm back
Yeah.
like 5 feet. Can I get? Is it within 30 feet? You think?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Mud's crossbow is just shaking, and his whole body is being shook around by this thing as he starts aiming down the sights, and then he kind of like concentrates. And with blade song and haste, and being
Oh God, right.
using a crossbow,
Oh no.
he unleashed 7 shots in a
Yep.
round.
Yeah. Hit me.
2 attacks for level 6, then a cantrip. Sorry, I'm mistaken. 1 attack, then a second attack becomes 3 cantrips of Eldritch Blast. That's 4. Bonus action attack is 5, and haste gives him a 6th one. Sorry, 6 attacks. As he,
What the fuck?
his thing
Literally,
fucking lights
I asked for 3 wizards for a puzzly game, and every single one of you chose violence.
What could you do?
We gotta protect ourselves with violence.
So, let me roll. So, attacks with the crossbow
Yeah.
is a 23, and the bonus action attack and the haste attack is a 25 and a 21.
Yeah, those all hit.
Wow.
That gives us a 9, a 8, an 8, and a 6. And then as the second attack of his multi-attack is technically 3 Eldritch Blasts that blast out of his crossbow. For a 21.
Making Andy so much
A
better.
natural 20 for a 30.
Holy shit, dude. Yeah.
Destroying this cat.
And a 1.
Oh,
So
Beautiful.
those 2 hits would be a 10, an 8, and doubling the dice, another 2.
Did you
Yeah.
did you roll a 1?
I rolled 1 in there. 1 natural 20 and 1. So
Oh no, I was talking about the D10. Was that your crit damage was the 2?
That's right. The crit damage was a bonus 2 damage. Yeah, that's it.
That's okay. It was one of its eyes.
So I don't know how much that was. I hope you were writing that down. I'm sorry.
I am writing it down. Hold on just a minute.
20.
But it just like
20 damage.
just starts firing off in rapid succession these
Clementine is just like,
glowing bolts.
I've locked myself
43
in.
damage right there.
What
Lovely.
has invented the machine gun?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You just blast the hell out of this fucking cat, and it just goes and disappears. Oh,
Okay.
I'm
I will
accidentally
use
here, sorry.
half of my movement, which is doubled, so I still have my full movement, to drop prone in an
Okay.
attempt to be less of a target for ranged attacks, I guess. And I'm kind of trying to aim at things,
Okay.
looking for a target. That's
Cool.
it. Thank you.
All right.
That's it.
That's-
Clementine, it is your turn again.
If that's not enough.
Clementine just watched that and she's like, I locked myself in here with that. What have I done? Okay, do I see any enemies?
No, not currently.
Yeah, I think my biggest threat is laying in front of me then.
Very true.
Clementine pulls out a knife. No.
Wizard with a knife. Brought a knife to a
Sometimes it's all
wizard
you
fight.
have.
Yeah. I don't have mage armor, so I'm not gonna do that. Don't ask why I don't have mage armor as a wizard.
I just have armor.
You guys don't have a lot of things as wizards.
I have some utility spells.
Yeah.
Some.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have, like, knock.
That's good. I'm glad you took knock.
I have arcane gate.
Oh, I did forget to mention, when you cast Thunder Wave, the tracks in front of you were ship by it and started to kind of disintegrate and split.
Good. Excellent.
And there's now
Shit.
a little bit of a crack running right along here.
Shit.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, because I don't see anything, I'm just going to... You know what? This is interesting. Can I... What level is that spell? Where is it? Do I have it? I thought I took it. I'm so sorry. I thought I took... Oh, no, I got rid of it because somebody else said they had it. Okay, well, that's what I get for metagaming. You know, I was gonna see if I thought I had detect magic, but I got rid of it because I was like, somebody else has it. I'm not gonna need it. All
I
right.
have it.
Yeah. I want to. Okay, because these things just disappeared, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Can I cast fairy fire in that area to see if maybe they turned invisible?
Make a perception check for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could do that too, actually.
Yeah,
That's a good
just
idea.
real quick. Just real quick.
Yeah, so don't use the spell. Oh, I rolled a natural 2 for 10.
Yeah, do it.
Well, all right. Oh, well, it's a first level spell, so that's all right. I cast fairy fire, far, like, so it doesn't hit Jermaine, but just in that area where the tentacles were, and that other guy was as well. Like this one and this one were here and here.
Yep. Go ahead and try to, or can you draw a box where you want it to be?
Sure, it's a 20-foot cube. Is it able to get this and this area with the 20 feet? Is this within 20 feet from here?
Yeah.
My circle is 20 foot.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh, well, this was supposed to be 15 feet,
Geometry?
this square.
Okay, well that's probably a little bit smaller.
Okay, so my square is smaller.
That
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
I thought it was like really big, but I was like, just sure.
Well,
Yeah,
we're
'cause-
small.
This is true. You did
Yeah.
shrink your tokens, so
the
I was like,
track
"Oh,
is
fine."
5 feet wide, almost exactly.
Yeah.
so if it's 5 feet wide, then this would be correct then, because it'd be 5, 5, 5. It's 15.
It's a little bigger.
It's a
Well,
little
Tiny bit.
It's
It's
fine.
okay.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Its size
Okay.
doesn't matter.
You have
It's
other problems.
Exactly, we're fine. Okay, where's the tool thing again? There it is. All right, so I do fairy fire. Oh, that was too big. Okay, whew, good thing I didn't click. I didn't put it there. I didn't mean to put it there. Can you move it? Can I move it? I can't move
Yes,
it. Okay,
I got you.
thank you.
Jackie actually understands how Albert works. The rest of us are like, oh.
Can you just put it there? Okay.
Would you want to
I'll do
put it there?
extra.
God damn it! I didn't mean to put it there either. How does this fucking
got you.
work?
Would you? You wanna?
Do I start in the center and then go from there, or do I start in, like
yeah,
the corner?
here. Do you want it like here?
Well, I want to get whoever the guy was, because the guy was there, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I can do it right
trying to get both.
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. That's probably the closest that I could do to try to get both. Yeah.
That's
do that.
fine.
Wow, that was a lot
What's-
of work for that spell.
It's a
Thank you,
deck
Jackie.
save, right?
Yes.
Okay. What's your DC?
18.
It got 18 exactly, so it beats it just barely.
Rude.
Ew.
Yeah.
Mm.
Absolute rudeness.
But yeah, so you don't see anything new. You see some very sparkly tentacles up ahead.
Well,
Yeah,
damn, they look good.
They're now glittery and just waving.
They're having a wild rave over there.
It's like those dancing like inflatable windmen, but there's glitter on them, so it's like flying all over the place with glitter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, shit.
Hold
Hold on. I need to look at something because it's now their turn.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
great.
my turn.
I love that sound. I have to look at something.
I have to look at
DM. No, you
something.
don't. Nothing's happening. It's all fine.
I should have just held an action. That would have been
Yeah, so
The DM says yeah.
smart. Yeah.
that first cat suddenly appears right here
Whoa.
and makes 2 claw attacks against you. Oh,
Can it
wait.
get in?
Did it?
It just
It
appeared
must-
there.
It must have blinked in. Then it can do
Mother.
it.
Cute.
Rude. Rude.
Very.
Wait, if I'm not living flesh, if I am counted as living flesh, I can't get in to help you.
Yeah, you can't get in. Or you don't know yet. You'll have to try.
Well,
There's a 25 hit.
yeah.
And does 16 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
That
no, Jeremy.
is 14 and 12 points of damage. And this cat is looking very satisfied with itself.
Oh, it should be because it just halved me.
Ooh. Ooh.
The cat number 2 is going to, actually number 3, the one that Mud just kind of demolished, is going to appear right here and go after Jermaine because it's not that smart. And is also very hungry.
I'm not flesh. You can't eat me. I'm so sorry.
It's going to do another bite and claw combo.
Okie doke.
And it cannot hit you with an 11
No.
or 10.
No. I'm doing great.
And then this one is going to finish coming around the bend. It's going to risk the tentacles. Oh, with a 12.
Nope.
That fails.
It's gonna take 3d6. Wait, where is my Everard's? That's
3d6
gonna
is what you
be
said last time, I think.
10 bludgeoning damage, and it is restrained.
Nice. And it
Hell
is
yeah.
caught in that circle. And
Glittery.
that's actually, as soon as it takes that damage, it also vanishes.
I just need to start putting tentacles everywhere.
Tentacles everywhere.
I don't think I can move them. Nah, they just stay there. They're just there.
Glittery
That is-
tentacles.
The end of their turn.
Demonetized.
Shouldn't have kicked this game off with tentacles.
I mean,
it's fine.
Jermaine, it is now your turn.
Cool. Oh, what's the range on that? 15 feet. Nope, it's 20 feet from me. I was gonna try and lightning lure the one by Clementine, but can I just put my hand up on the wall of force and see if I can get it in?
Yeah, you reach out and touch it, and it does not give.
oh,
Ah,
sorry.
I regret being alive so much more. And I'm going to do
The curse.
something.
The
You know
curse
what?
of life.
I'm tired of this. Tremaine is just like, just gonna stare at the cat that tried to hit it.
Yeah.
And Tremaine is just gonna like flick their arm out, and a blade pops out. And
Mhm.
he's just gonna try and slice this cat.
Hell yeah, do it.
Because I'm a very strong wizard.
Yeah, you are.
Super
So that's a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
What was it?
That's gonna be 11 crit damage.
Nice.
I have a +9 to actual attacks.
That's awesome.
That's
awesome.
really good.
Not good for a wizard. Very good for me. That is my attack. Could I do anything else? I haven't needed to do any of that. We haven't killed anything, right?
Not yet.
Mm-mm.
You've just seen them vanish.
Cool. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Does the tiny servant disappear when it's destroyed?
Or is it pieces?
Or is it undead? Is it now dead?
It is still in pieces on the ground there.
Okay, then yeah, never mind.
Wait. Okay. I was going to let you roll for it to see if you can bring a construct back to life with an undead spell, but that's up to you if you want to use your spell slot on it.
That spell animate my command undead is not a bonus action, so I would have to do it on an actual action.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think that's it for me because I have a level of fighter, but not a useful level of fighter. Because I can only ritually cast shit and have grim harvests, but I haven't killed a cat yet, so
I haven't killed anything yet.
That's me.
All right, Mud.
All right, I have 2 quick questions. One for the DM and one for Clementine. Clementine, when you cast your wall around us, did you say anything about what happens if you touch the? Did I see? Oh wait, Jermaine, you just tried to touch it, right? Did it just stop you, or did it hurt you?
I just put my hand on. I didn't try and go through it. I just poked it.
Okay, so
but it didn't hurt them though.
Okay, it didn't hurt. It didn't like cut them in half or cause.
I wasn't
damage
trying to go through it, so I don't think it would have hurt me.
That probably answers my first question. Does it do anything? Second, so it's a cube in 3 dimensions? Does it go above and below Clementine? All right.
Yeah.
So presumably, all right.
I have a horrible feeling about this.
Oh, what are you doing over there?
I have a bad feeling about this.
What are you
Mud,
doing?
in his very tactical starts looking around, starts looking at the terrain and trying to figure things out, looks down and realizes this cube goes down below us underneath of the tracks. He's lying down there, seeing this thing attack in front and seeing behind. He's got double movement speed, so he's going to crawl as this is all happening. I would like to crawl inside and essentially around to somewhere like around here.
Okay.
Well, under
beside the
tracks?
cat. On top of the track still. On top of the
Okay,
track
okay.
still. I'm getting right in this thing's space.
Yeah.
While it's attacking Clementine, I'm trying to just don't pay attention to me and crawl along underneath. And I'm kind of under it a little. And I am going to then turn and look at this thing. And within 5 feet, crossbow expert, my feet, I do not take disadvantage.
Nice.
And I'm going to shoot it. I have repelling blast. So I'm kind of aiming it up into the corner of this box away from me.
I wanted to ping pong.
As best I can. Yeah. So I'm aiming it up. First I gotta shoot.
Yeah, so this is your Eldritch Blast has that, right?
That's right. But I get 3 of them, and they can each repel by 10 feet.
Yes.
So I fire my crossbow first, which it does for a natural 1.
Oh,
that misses.
That misses,
once.
13. But then the following...
The first one.
Yeah. Just trying to get it in there. It's like the tail hits it out of the way. Stop, grabs the tail, puts it down, and just fires. Now it starts to overcharge, and the 3 Eldritch Blasts fire. So that would be a 29.
Yeah.
A 16. And a 21.
They all hit.
All right.
I hope so.
With 3 Eldritch Blasts, that's a 7, a 13 for damage, and a 13 for damage. So 33 points of damage.
33 points of damage.
And essentially what I'd like to do is try to blast it as far up and away from Clementine as possible.
Yeah.
With the hope that it will then fall as well inside the cube, kind of underneath of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you blast this thing, it flies up into the corner and hits where you wanted it to, but then it vanishes.
I'm trying to hit it out towards Jermaine.
What was the prop for the cube?
Shooting it this way, I think.
Oh, you're shooting it this way. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
I go to this corner.
Hold on, let me look at the property of the cube. Which one did you pick? Living matter can't pass through?
Yeah, so it would just kind of hit the bottom and then slide
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, it hit it, and then it hits the barrier because living matter can't pass through, and then vanishes.
Oh, it vanishes. Okay, darn. Okay, well, that's fine. I still have my hasted action and my bonus action, which I will then turn and try to
That
shoot at
was
the one by
just-
Jermaine.
Yeah,
was
absolutely.
just-
I have 6.
Yep.
6.
God.
15 and a natural 1. For the-
Oh, so many
they
ones.
both miss.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And Mud will use just a little bit to crawl back on here and just pat Clementine on the ankle and say, "All right, you got this. You got this."
Oh, I'm bleeding so much. Okay.
That's it.
Cool. At the top of the round, you see all the little lanterns across the space pulse. And I'll just roll your tentacles fade.
Oh,
They
shoot.
weren't really doing much after that anyway. It was fine. I was gonna drop them.
Well, they're gone now.
Okay, bye.
Clementine, it is now your turn.
Oh, okay, great.
Great.
Oh, okay. Well, I see just the one in front of Jermaine, and that's it.
Yep, that's it.
I am so wounded. Well, I don't know. Okay, then I don't wanna see more of them before I do that. Don't wanna just what if I did though?
What if you did?
What if you did?
I don't know what you're talking about, but what if you did?
Fireball!
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a decision.
No, I'll do it over here. You know, I'll do
You're
it
a
over
metal
here,
boy.
and it'll just
Mhm.
yes, it'll be okay. I'll do it over here.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm very good with fire.
I can tell.
Please do it.
So that's a fourth level fireball.
Mhm.
It's I don't know if there's more over there, but it's 20-foot radius, and I'll just get it so just the end of it hits this one.
Okay, yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll get as far into this tunnel as I can to try to clear off anything that's down there. My fairy fire is gone, I think, because, well, it doesn't do
didn't
anything
hit
once I
this
cast it. Yeah, so it's gone. I dropped concentration on that.
I think that would be fireball.
Is that 20?
Is it-
I feel like this is...
It's 20-foot radius.
Yeah. I feel like
Oh
it's
yeah,
bigger.
so 40-foot diameter. It's
Yeah.
big.
Yeah. Hold on one
Yeah, it goes
second.
like down
I
the...
will say you can't shoot any farther than like here. Because you
Like,
can't
extend
see
that
that far
inside.
around.
I can move forward though. Like I can move...
Yeah, you can move forward. If you'd
5
like to
feet,
further down.
or you're dragging mud.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, no, I can't move very far because I'll push Jermaine.
I think that would do it.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
because
was-
I can center it here, like as far
Yeah.
down as I can see, which would be...
Yeah, about
Yeah.
about here is where as far down as you
Okay.
can see.
So,
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
What's the save?
18. And it is a dexterity saving throw again.
And
I think I've got some things that I can do.
that is a 14, so it fails.
To fail, yes. I can add my intelligence modifier to 1 damage roll of any evocation spell that I cast. But it doesn't say how often I can do that. Does that just mean I can do that per... Beginning at 10th level, you can add your intelligence modifier to 1 damage roll of any wizard evocation spell you cast. Is that like per turn? It doesn't say.
I think so.
I think you could only use it once per long rest.
Okay.
Sure. Well, I have a feeling that I'll roll fine on this, but I am elemental adept, so I ignore resistance to fire damage, and if I roll, treat any one that I roll as a 2.
Okay, cool.
So I'll roll this real quick. So that was 4th level. I'll just fireball. Okay, it doesn't roll the things for me. That's annoying.
You have to click the box next to it.
Yeah.
And then I'll roll it.
I rolled a lot of 2s. A little sad. But that'll be... How many 2s did I roll? I think I saw 1 2 in that. Yeah, so there's 1 2, so that is 22 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Gabby, I think your thing can be used for every evocation spell, but I think it's just like you can't do if it's like let's say you're doing like something like a firestorm. It only applies to like the first time. I think don't think you can use it on every subsequent hit of it or something like that, or like wall of fire. Yeah, it's like one instance of it per spell or something like that.
Yeah, because it doesn't specify per long rest, and normally it would specify.
Yeah, so it's just once per spell.
So then I can add 5 to that. So 22, 5, 7, 27 then. Points.
Tremaine just watches a giant fireball explode in front of their face.
Just right in front of their face. This thing gets singed and then predictably disappears.
Yes, I would too.
It is now their turn. The one in here is going to reappear back on the tracks, but behind you, Mud, and take 2 claw attacks at you. I need to not roll with my dice. I have a thing set up specifically for this.
I'm getting confirmation that it's once per turn for you.
Does a 20 hit?
Thanks.
20 does not. 21 as he like just like goes straight back kind of thing and then comes straight back up.
Nice. And an 11 also doesn't hit. Man, these things are not rolling well.
Except against Clementine.
Except against Clementine, and that's it. One very, very squishy member of the party. Anyways, another one is going to appear in the box and try to go after you.
What?
I can't help in the box.
You can't help in the box. That's okay. I'll give you.
What's in the box?
Squishy wizards.
I can help you in a second. It's okay.
Does a 26 hit you?
26 hits. Yeah, 26
All right.
hits.
Well. And a 13 doesn't.
A 13 does not.
But you do take 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay, so let me quickly roll a concentration check, which would be
Oh, yeah, for your haste.
Yeah.
Oh no, your haste where you get 6 fucking blasts.
Oh no.
But I do get a +4 because of blades singing, so it's a +11.
Nice.
I can't fail.
I
can't fail.
Oh.
it's a roll +11, so it's a minimum of 12, and I only need a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Nice. All right. And the third one is going to appear on the tracks next to Jermaine, and just shoot a shot again.
Shoot a shot. Hey.
Hey.
Mine here often.
Does a 16 hit?
Does a what?
16 hit.
you built the
Again, a 15.
Yeah, no.
armory.
Hey, I've got a 17 armor class.
Nice.
I am strong.
I was like, man, a +8 creature is going to be hard on some wizards.
No.
Well,
On a wizard.
Yes, on a singular wizard, absolutely. We're
on a
shit
normal
wizards.
wizard.
We're shit wizards.
You're wizards who chose violence. I need to remember that.
We've got a massive metal wizard, and we've got a wizard who doesn't know how to cast spells, who just like made an autocannon crossbow. So
Yeah.
It's a fucking Gatling gun for a crossbow.
Yeah. This is beautiful. I love everything about this.
All right. Well, they're out there. They have done what they can do. Jermaine.
I'm gonna look at Clementine and be like, "Are you good? Do you need assistance?"
How do you say? Fuck. What's my accent again? Yeah. How do you say yeah in an Irish accent? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm Irish.
I won't life transference for you yet. I'll do that after.
I don't think you can get through here. I can heal myself if I have a moment.
Yes. Can I reach with a lightning lure 2?
What's the range on lightning lure?
15.
You can. I mean, this is a 15-foot cube, so you can.
Yeah.
You
And
can
I'm on
reach.
the edge of it. Cool.
Yeah, so you can reach like this one.
Cause like I'm not. I like look at the cat that was trying to hit me, and I'm just like,
It's
You're
just,
cute,
it just
your turn's
like
coming.
looks back at you and just like looks away.
It's a little singed.
A little singed, and it's just
Oh.
like, man, this fucking sucks.
but it can't go through the wall, so that actually wouldn't help.
It can't, no.
you
Unless
just
it
pull
does
it close to
damage,
you.
yeah.
It does do damage. It's lightning lore, so it'll do 1d8 of damage. But if I don't want to pull it closer to you, if I can't, you're just trapped in there with these things.
Yeah.
Then
I can spend an action to put this down, but it's a full action, and I don't want to do that.
No.
Oh, you have to
it's
spend
good.
an action to drop it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
That's why
boy.
it's a very powerful, like, thing if these things couldn't blink inside.
Yeah.
And I don't need to heal yet. I'm just gonna slice and dice number 3.
Do it.
I'm just
Yeah, this man.
Is that 20? Not now.
Yeah, that does hit.
5 damage.
Oh.
5.
Like slice its ear. up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
Look, I'm just trying to be like, "Ew."
It just
I hold-
hisses at you and kind of
I
circles.
hiss back. But it crackles a little bit. I haven't used that
Okay.
register, and that's gonna be me.
All right, Mud. It's your turn once again. You have 2 of these things harrying you, but only one of them is actually hit.
Yeah. Okay. 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 All right. Why the hell not?
Oh no.
Oh god. Immediately concerned.
I think I might have an interesting.
Oh good.
Depends on what. It really depends on because these guys move and I have to change my plan because it only depends on like where they are when we get to my turn.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm effective right now. I don't want to. I'm not going to stop what I'm going to do. I'm just.
Okay.
It feels effective.
It is effective, but because of that, I'm very interested to see what else you're gonna do.
Yeah, I'm worried. I was going to use a 5th level spell slot for something, but I don't want to yet. I mean, I could probably do a lot of damage here.
It's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
Okay, how many? I'm not playing a wizard before. How many level 5 spell slots do we have?
Depends on your
I
level.
think it depends on your
I have
level.
2.
I have 2.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Why the hell not? Why the hell not?
Mhm.
So he kind of looking at these 2 and gonna stand up, and he starts like move like this whole crossbow thing is shaking. He's like all of his actions are like his facial expressions, everything kind of go from like happy to like kind of looking around. Everything's so fast with this haste kind of thing, and then he just suddenly he starts looking at them, trying to decide which to shoot at, and then just poof, blinks out of existence as he casts Steel Wind Strike. You flourish your weapon. Choose up to 5 creatures that I can see within range. Make a melee spell attack against each target of your choice. and it deals 6d10 force damage per hit.
Damn.
60-10.
So he's just gonna boop, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pop between them. Provided I hit. So
This is melee?
it's a spell attack
Okay.
kind of thing. So he does have a dagger, and actually he has a whip too. So I'll just pull out the
Does
whip,
have
and
a
you just see him.
You just see him go.
Yeah,
I can just fling
back
it
and
around a
forth.
bunch.
It's just like, it looks like the tentacles again. It's just like whips flying everywhere fast.
We got 10.
Clementine's like,
So yeah, let's go for this. Oops, where's my spell attack? So it's a plus 10. It's not letting me roll there. I'll just roll my Eldritch Blast attack because it's the same thing. So the first one on the right, 27 to hit.
Yeah, that does hit.
One on the left would be a 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
One on the right would be a natural 20.
Yep.
One on the left would be a 28 to hit.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
And one on the right would be an 18 to hit.
Yeah, all of those hit.
Wow.
Okay. So on the right, it would be 60-10, 60-10, and 12d10.
Roll the first one, because if you reach a threshold, it might just disappear.
Oh,
Well,
right.
it hits a bunch of different ones, right? It's not all in the same one.
No, but 3. It was 3 on one and 2 on the other. So anyways, on the right-hand side one, 36.
Yeah, it kind of screeches, and before you can get in your second hit on it, it disappears.
Oh, it's too bad. The second one on it was a crit. All right. So to the left one.
Does the left one take the crit or Ben?
I will let you
The
do that
left-
if you'd like.
I just want to see 12d10.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
I'm sorry. That last one was I completely. Oh no, 6. I rolled that wrong. I rolled 10d6. I mean, it's kind of the same. Not exactly. Sorry.
Wait.
So I rolled.
Roll it again.
Okay. 6 d10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. So for the first attack on the guy on the right would be 24.
It's still enough for him to disappear.
Okay. Then the
12
12 d10.
I will let you take
on the
the
left.
crit on the other one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
There's dice all over my screen. 74.
Oh, yeah.
74 damage.
This one doesn't disappear. He just drops dead.
Nice.
Okay. All right. All right.
Oh, you
And
rolled
then-
so high on that. Wow.
Yeah, that was a good roll. Then it says you can teleport to an unoccupied space you can see within 5 feet of one of the targets you hit or missed. So I'll just stay right where I am, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
And kind of land.
Yeah, and it disappears.
Yeah, I think that's it. No, I will use second wind to try to gain back as my bonus action to try to gain back some hit points.
All right.
That's 8 hit points.
Cool. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
At the top of the round, Clementine's fireball caused this section of track that was already kind of weakened from the Thunderwave.
Yep.
To catch fire and split apart, and there's now about a where is the tool that I want? I'm just gonna mark it this because I can't move the map, but there's now about a 10-foot gap as it all kind of spreads and separates. You can see other pieces of the track, particularly this one over here, kind of straining as it curves away. And nothing else happens. Clementine, it's your turn.
Okay, well, we're back at the top and all of the enemies are gone again, except for that one. Well, then, you're doing alright, Jermaine.
I'm doing great.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna spend my turn healing myself then. I'm like, I built this murder wizard, but I'm not doing anything. Okay.
You just trapped yourself in a cube, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, the cube isn't even the problem.
Gerbil.
Yeah. It's these teleporting wells that's the problem. Alright. That was a lot of damage last time. I think I need a good spell slot for this.
Probably a wise idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a 4th level Cure Wounds on that. So that'll be boop and roll. Wow, that was terrible. But 14 points back. I rolled pretty shitty, but that's okay.
Is it plus
That's-
your modifier?
I wouldn't have added it to the roll when I clicked it.
If you click the cure wounds, yeah.
Yeah, I clicked the Cure Wounds. I rolled some.
Oh
a
yeah,
bunch.
plus 5. Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a not. You got 9. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
a 4, a 2, 2, and a 1. Ouch.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
did bad. Yeah, no, well, it's how it goes. I'm just gonna like look at the gigantic slash wound that I have and pull out a little needle and just like slowly start
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like a magically enchanted needle though, so it like kind of cauterizes it as I go.
Oh.
oh,
Feels gross.
do not want.
I spend my entire 6 seconds doing that.
Excellent. It is now their turn. First off, the one next to Jermaine is just desperately going to try to hit you one of these days
Okay.
with a natural 20
There you go.
Oh,
for
the DM.
24 points of damage. Slash damage.
That's a
look
big
at
one.
that.
I'm good.
You have a lot of hit points.
I have a lot of hit points.
And
Good
a
thing you
fucking
started.
13 again.
I'm good. Oh, but now I can do a thing.
Oh, okay. Yes.
It's not a reaction. It'll be on my turn.
Okay. Excellent.
Didn't
Yeah,
really
and
use
it's
it
just gonna
before.
stay there. And this one poor creature that is still in the cube with you guys is going after Clementine again because it is real tired of this and also very hungry.
I'm not very tasty.
You're certainly
20.
tastier than anyone else. It's a 22 hit.
Yes,
Okay.
it does.
And
All that
another
healing.
one's a natural one, so
Ooh,
just
okay,
get
only one.
12
how
points of
much-
damage.
Oh, there goes
Okay.
all my healing.
You got 2 points of healing. You got 2 points of healing.
I got
You
net
can think
2.
of that. You can think of that as it did a level 4 spell slot of damage to you.
Wow.
All right. And that's their turn. Jermaine.
Okay.
This thing's right in front of me, right?
It's still right there.
Okay. It bit me. I'm just
Sure did.
I'm gonna like big hand out right on its head, cast
Uh-huh.
vampiric touch.
Oh yeah. Make an attack roll.
Get it, Jermaine.
It's 22.
Just went Australia.
Yeah, that sure does hit.
Okay, and that is going to be 3d6.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get 13 points of damage back.
Oh, nice.
Is that how much you deal?
That's how much of damage I deal, and I take hit points half the amount of necrotic damage dealt, so I take half that.
Nice. It kisses at you and disappears.
Would I take 6 or 7? Not 7.
6.
6. Yeah.
Because you round down, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Doing that now that I'm hurt. I'm so happy I got hurt.
Mud.
Wow, we're a weird group. Do you got? Is that it?
Is that
Anything more?
But
Oh.
No.
If I don't see it, I do see one. I see
yeah,
one
there
right in
was
front
one
of
right in
Clementine.
front of you. Yeah.
yes?
Duck.
Oh,
It's probably
And-
bigger than her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah. I'll say it all the same, and I'll just unleash hell again. 20 to hit.
Yep.
Second half of the hasted attack would be a 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 Eldritch Blast would be a 22 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
a 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
The third one didn't roll, and a 25 to hit.
Yep.
I've got good rolls, my friends.
You've got really good rolls, man.
So I have not used my bonus action. I'm going to roll the damage on those. 6, 9, 11,
Mm-hmm.
8, and 7.
Okay.
If it's still there, he's got his bonus action, and if it's still standing there, he's going to fire with his bonus action.
I'll say these are in fast enough succession. You can get the last shot off.
He's
Do it.
no.
30.
Oh, wait, is that a
That
natural 20?
sure does hit.
No,
yes.
it's not.
30?
What, a 30
Uh,
isn't a natural 20 for you? Holy
No, I have a plus 12 with my magical hex-bladed crossbow blade
this,
singer.
man.
I'm gonna make
Blade
you
singing
make
and
me a
hexblade
character.
warlock.
You're just gonna. Your next character I need. You're gonna make it for me because I don't know how to do this.
What was
9 damage on the final one.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is just barely alive, and it disappears.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
This is blood all over Clementine.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll walk up right beside Clementine, and in an Irish accent I was about to do, because I've lost it again.
Oh,
Wow, dude.
He will,
Yeah.
in third person, Scott says, Mud will put his hand on your back and just be like, you got this. As Scott tries to think what the hell is the accent.
it's at 8.
What is happening?
We mutually sabotaged each other with these accents that we picked.
Yes. Yep. And then 2 weeks between playing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Top of
That's
the
it.
round. You haven't done any extra damage to the terrain, so that's just what that is. And nothing else happens. I have been rolling unbelievably badly.
Now you know how it feels.
Yeah.
I roll so bad at every fight.
It's like I have to make the creatures, or I'm going to have to make the creatures, like double the CR just to compensate for how bad I roll. Okay,
Except on
Clementine. The creatures have vanished. You're still very hurt.
I am. Boy. Okay, well, we're gonna have another exciting turn, boys. I'm going to cast, should I do, what should I do? False life or cure wounds? Okay. I'm going to, this is what I'll do. Can I listen a little and see if I can hear like some panting or some nails scratching the ground? There's still a lot going on? There's still...
Yeah, make a perception check.
Okay. 24.
Oh, nice.
You hear nothing but the creaking of the tracks as the stuff that you damage kind of moves gently into space.
We've only killed one though, and we've seen 3.
3. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're still around, they're just not on this plane of existence.
You could hold an action.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could hold an attack. Maybe I'll try that. I mean, if they hit me, I'm done.
You know that the one in front of you is on its last legs.
Okay. I will hold. Jermaine is standing directly in front, so I won't hold lightning bolt.
Could that just recharge me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
would,
gonna say you are a lightning rod.
would that help? Ooh,
Yes.
okay. What
Let's
if
try.
I held? So what if they both appeared? Where did we last see the other one? Can I remember where we last saw the other one?
You saw one right here and one right in
One
front
there.
of you.
Okay. Is this within? Within 10 feet. Is that within 10 feet of me? Like this?
It was 15.
Yeah, I'd say no, it's just outside of it.
Because this whole thing is 15, so half of it would be.
Yeah, that's true. I guess it'd be slightly under. So it's like
Yeah.
right at 10 feet.
Okay, but that means Jermaine is right at 10 feet as well.
I
So
am
if I did
also-
this, it would hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you take 3d10 damage?
Yeah, I can.
And would probably enjoy it because then
I
you can
would.
life drain.
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
76
Like-
hit points. I'm okay.
Could I hold an action for if, like, both of them appear near me? Or if I see them both, like, appear?
Yeah. Yeah.
They've been... I know that they're right after my turn, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, you said, Mud put his hand on my shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
on Ted's shoulder. Would you like to, go to the other side of the tracks, maybe?
Sure.
Okay.
What have you?
I'm just gonna-
What do you think?
I'm gonna put my hand on his and wait and hold Thunder Step for if the two of them come by, so I can boof us. And we will teleport to the other side of these tracks across here.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
hopefully.
All
If
right.
They appear.
Their turn. They will indeed appear. This one appears first. I will actually. They both. You see them both appear. They haven't gotten anywhere.
Okay, then that means that Thunderstep goes right off.
Yeah.
And me and Mud appear over here.
Hell yeah.
What happens to your wall of the wall?
It comes with us.
Does
It follows
travel
me.
with, or does it?
Oh,
Blink.
good question.
Oh yeah.
I think
yeah.
it travels. Let me see.
But like, is it a battering ram across the
Yeah.
track?
Is it about to throw me into this tunnel?
I don't know.
Because there's one trapped in it. There's one outside of it with me.
DM decision
I'm
time.
not
I
gonna
like
get
this.
pushed off of the track, but I am gonna get pushed down the tunnel.
No, I think this is completely a DM decision because all it says is like the barrier is centered on you and moves with you, lasts for 1 minute until you use an action to dispel it. And then if your movement causes the barrier to come into a contact with an object it can't pass through, so what would be a living matter, I can't move any closer to it, which doesn't mean anything because I'm not trying to move into like a wolf, but I'm teleporting.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it's
wait.
a-
So if it.
It's a
so what does
magical
it
item
say?
attuned to me.
Yes. It says. Hold on.
I did read that very fast.
I just
apologize.
Okay.
keep picturing like teleporting somehow if through magic circles across the world, and this cube fucking up whole cities
Yeah.
goes across the planet.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's if I had like non-living matter can't pass through, so
The
walls,
planet.
floors, ceilings, it would just break through the entire oh
Just
through the center of the molten core.
every single person. It's just like a bunch of people just getting flung. It does say, if your movement causes the barrier to come into contact with a solid object that can't pass through the cube, you can't move, although it is a solid object.
Yeah, and also I'm not moving, I'm teleporting.
You are
Thunderstep's a teleport.
teleporting.
I think it would come with me, but that's
Yeah,
up to you.
I think it would. I think it's just the visual
Is nice.
just like slamming through everything is very good.
Do it.
Yeah, Jermaine, do you want to make a?
Yeah.
No,
I'll say athletics or acrobatics.
I didn't know this would happen.
Oh, I got a 19.
I guess I've never
so
tried.
23.
I don't know. Oh, okay. Good.
23.
And the cat rolled real bad, so you kind of like get buffeted, but manage to
do a
stand your
trick?
ground.
Can we do like a trick shot over top of Jermaine? Like,
Yeah, I
like
become
as
a
like we're
ramp.
cruising in our cube.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, we jump off and we jump the gap. We jump the gap like the cube is a car.
Yeah, absolutely. This poor cat number 3, however, gets just yeeted off space.
I like to imagine like the slow-mo shot of us, like me and Mud, like
This happens like almost instantaneously because of how fast the teleport is. So, I mean, you just suddenly feel like you got hit by a truck, but like everything's fine, and that one cat is just like out there now.
Just twisting in the air, trying to get its feet below it.
And yeah, the cat that was in the box is still in the box, but dead.
Okay.
Just gonna,
I
You want
like
me
to.
to roll?
it actually is no longer living matter, so it just like you transport and it hits the wall and then it just falls out.
Can you roll that thunder damage so that I know how much to take?
Oh yeah.
And how much
Wow.
the terrain around us takes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, 16 points.
Okay, yeah. The terrain around you, Jermaine, is now like crumbling. There's splintered wood. The metal is twisting, and the whole like kind of crossways area is just like buckling and shifting under your feet.
You can make a con save to take half damage, though, Jermaine.
I would do that because otherwise I've taken more than a third of damage and some things would start to happen.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's a 12? What did I need to beat?
Oh, you failed.
Yeah, okay. That's coming, just be aware.
Oh, no.
Just be aware the next time Jermaine
Oh,
speaks.
Oh, no.
I had it so it like more than a third would start malfunctioning a little bit.
It
And I'm
makes
at
sense.
60 of 94.
Oh man.
Are we good? Are we down? Are we out of combat? Or are we into combat?
Yeah, we are out of combat. The area underneath you is disintegrating, and your friends
good.
are slowly moving further and further away.
Would you like to...
It's about a 10-foot gap. You can't get in the cube, which is still up and blocking the entranceway to the tunnel.
I'll use an action to disable the cube.
Okay, the cube goes down.
Actually, no. Could I like lean forward and use it as like a bridge? For you?
So you can like climb on top.
The malfunction has begun.
I'll climb on top.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So you drag Mud with you.
Mud goes to the far opposite end to keep some leverage on the weight on the cube, hoping that it'll help. He's inside.
Okay, make an athletics check for me, Jermaine.
Yeah, good.
You're very good at climbing. It's been established.
You got strength.
You do have strength.
No.
You like are halfway on top of it. And are just kind of like hanging there. You can't quite get all the way on top.
Oh, can I just pull? Can I pull him?
Shuffle backwards.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you just kind of shuffle backwards into the tunnel, and Jermaine like drops down at the entrance of the tunnel.
I click Qbert and deactivate the cube.
Okay. And now that we are out of combat and everyone is on solid ground, we are going to take our break.
Oh.
Wonderful.
Thank you for that lovely, bizarre combat. That was so much fun.
That was fun.
Just yeeted the cat at the end.
Yes.
Oh,
Very good.
wow.
Oh,
It's just you look out of the tunnel and you can just see it kind of like out there,
Oh, it's still going.
slowly disappearing
Oh.
from sight.
okay.
Yeah.
How long is our break?
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
So we'll be back at 8:55 Central, 9:55 Eastern.
All right, sounds good. See you in a moment.
Hello and welcome back to Cat's Cradle. Yeah.
Your host, Ian, the DM, with the microphone.
I've been informed this is the best way to get audio out of my mic, so I get to be a stand-up comedian or game show host for the foreseeable future. But yeah, our three protagonists have defeated the strange shadow cat that teleported around the space and are now standing in a tunnel that's slowly... It's been separated on one end and is slowly kind of drifting away. It's not moving very fast. What would you
So
guys
the pieces
like
are falling off, kind of thing? Is that what
so
you mean?
it's like you're kind of... So while you're on this space, like the gravity is normal. You kind of saw the cat like get blasted off the platform, and it's just like kind of out there floating, doing something out there. Pieces of debris are kind of just like hovering in place, and the whole thing, now that it's kind of been separated, is just slowly kind of moving away. And if we look at the map, we're kind of in this hook right here, and it's still connected down to the right. And this part is kind of just like twisting this way, away from where it's been severed.
I see.
Right,
So where it's been severed is kind of swinging out.
Yeah.
Gotcha. As I quickly reference my...
This thing is gone.
Perhaps we should... can't find the accent. Perhaps we should get going. let's get moving.
Suddenly.
Yeah.
We should. We should
Yes,
keep
oh.
moving.
Do you need... you need healing?
Eventually.
Okay, well, we'll move first and then I'll get to you.
That's fine.
Oh,
Honestly, this is the closest to death I've been. It's very nice.
That's not good. Mending. We established that mending doesn't work on
Cosmetically.
That would surprise me.
Goes
And I turn it off. And then back.
Here, let me. You know what? I'll cure you a little bit now, just to start.
I can take a wind. Fine.
Okay.
I can take a wind, right? Even though we're out.
I'll just give you a first level cure wounds as well.
Okay.
Because that's just first level spell.
I'm gonna roll 1d10.
+1.
Oh, but 10! 13!
God, I rolled max. It's 13. That is one less than my 4th level cure wounds on myself.
Feels bad.
I
love healing spells.
wow.
Is the cube is still up right now?
No, I deactivated.
Okay. Then while you two are prepping, Mud's going to, while he's, for the brief moment that he might have his haste up, he's going to run forward and take the dodge action as he goes with his hasted action to try to move, continue along the tracks, and he'll continue to use the dodge. He's basically just waiting for anything to jump out at him, kind of thing. And I'll move, maybe 50, 60 feet down the pathway as we go.
Okay.
And then just like drop down and just keep an eye out on things.
Yeah, go ahead and place where you want to be and make a perception check.
How's Clementine looking health-wise?
60 would get him there.
Well, looking about half.
You're at half.
Yes, about half health again.
Go ahead and add 21.
Whoa!
Wait,
Oh,
21?
you did. Yeah.
I take 4d8 and you get the number of hit points equal to twice the necrotic damage?
Ooh,
I don't know
Would you get
the spell.
42 back?
42, nice.
Yeah,
If I got
you take 4d8 necrotic damage, and one creature of my choice that I can see within range regains a number of hit points equal to twice the necrotic damage.
Whoa, I'm back
Yeah.
to full then. If
Yeah.
that's the case.
So I just take 21 and you
Yeah.
get 42.
What?
21.
Thanks.
Alright.
Well, I mean, my healing kind of negated that, so you didn't take as much, I guess, kind of.
I can't regain that on the same turn. I can
But
heal
I did
again later,
heal
but
Yeah, I healed you earlier, though.
yes.
So
So that gave me enough that I could do this safely.
got it, yeah.
I'm still at 63. I'm okay.
Oh, okay. So then, how does this
Your own
look? 'Cause,
spell.
like,
Your own spell did more damage to you than the cat's.
Yeah, it's fine.
I just
Can I
want
have-
to see, because like I cast Cure Wounds on Jermaine, which I guess is kind of like taking out like a wizard. I have Artificer tools, so I'd probably take those out and put some of the bends back. But then, how do you hurt yourself and then help? How does that?
As you're doing that, there's like little sparks of like arcane light. They're just traveling along your tools and like sinking into your skin. As I'm like, yes, you're doing a great job. Amazing, honey. And then, but you're feeling a lot better. And I'm starting to look a little rusty.
So the sparks are good. The sparks are right. Yes,
The sparks
it's
are
okay.
very good.
Okay,
Don't you feel
okay.
better?
I mean,
You're like a tens
wait,
machine.
wait. I wasn't supposed to feel better. You're supposed to feel better.
And I do.
Okay, okay.
Another day closer to death.
Oh, I have a very high insight. Is it true? You feel...
I'm very happy about dying.
Oh, okay, okay, good.
It's my goal.
Then Clementine's like, oh, okay, very good. Yes. Okay, great. Let's
Honestly,
keep
if you
going.
could take more.
No, I'm 100% actually now.
My
Let's
like
go.
lantern at my hip flares just a little bit.
I'm uncomfortable. I'm going to.
Everyone is.
Mud
with
gets an
your
18
high
with his
insight,
perception. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. With your high insight, you get a vague sense of like disappointment from the lantern glow. You're not really sure what that means or how a lantern is giving you feelings, but like it's coming across. Scott, what did you roll?
18 for perception.
You look out across the space and it is empty and quiet, except for the groaning of the metal ties as right in this area as it twists.
Could probably move a little faster.
It's a really good perception check for your
For a -1.
Yeah,
for a -1 there.
Yeah. Looks back and he's like, "Fuck! I gotta keep looking at my like my words like to get the damn thing."
Just have a.
Do you need a
Mud.
moment?
Call me
Do you need a
Mud.
moment?
No, I'm good. I can call me.
Okay,
He looks
okay,
back and
okay.
he's like, "All right, I'm glad y'all made it back. You're looking a little worse for wear there, Jermaine. You all right?"
I'm perfect.
Oh, that all weird part again. I remember that. Forgot about that part.
It's a natural cycle, Mud. You keep fighting it.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Well, till my dying breath, I will indeed fight it, and
And even after, maybe. Can help with that.
Yes. That's the
okay.
part I keep worrying about.
Oh, you don't need to worry. I'll be there.
Well,
So, is there anything ahead?
I certainly don't see anything. The tracks are looking a little brittle just ahead, so I think we should be quick, perhaps. I'm not sure if the lighter one should go first, or if that's just going to make it harder for our friend here to jump across.
Well, I think we should make it as easy for ourselves as we can.
Why don't you sit on, like, perch, and I'll go.
Yeah, how about this? Looking ahead, can I tell what type of skill check it would be to go across?
Probably you need to be so it's missing some boards is mainly the problem. So you would either need to be dexterous enough to just step on the boards that are there, or you
Okay.
need to be slow and careful enough to hold on to the rails and make it across that way. Because the rails don't look, they're bending, but they look whole.
Mm-hmm.
And they look pretty well tied on either side. It's just that the wood in between is missing or cracking and breaking.
Why don't I go slow and hold on, and you all can be on my back.
Okay, so slow and careful. That sounds like you're very strong, right? You should be able to do that.
Yes.
Okay, here. I'll just give you let me tighten this. It's going to come off. I'm going to go over and tighten a screw, and in that I cast skill empowerment.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So you have expertise in a skill of your choice. So that would be, I'm guessing it'd be athletics for this.
Yeah, I guess
So
athletics.
you now have expertise in athletics. Hopefully that'll get us across.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh.
There. Looking a lot better. I'll
Yes.
hop on.
I like move my arms up and down. Piston's going. Okay. Just grab.
Yeah. Climb on as well.
Cool. Go ahead and make an athletics check for me, Jermaine.
All our eggs in one
Mm.
basket here.
3, but it would be with expertise. I don't know what that
Yeah,
means.
you have a
27.
full hour of expertise as long as I hold concentration, so you might want to even click the thing on your sheet, like to turn it on. I don't know.
I don't know how to do that.
If you click on it, I think you give yourself proficiency, and if you go to customize, if you click on the thing and then customize, you can set your proficiency level to expertise.
Ooh, expertise.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would have been.
27.
Let
I
me
think.
just roll that again.
Doubles the
because now
4?
I have a plus 14.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
21.
It's still enough to get you across.
Yeah.
It would have been the
You
original
have
roll,
to
right?
take your time, so you don't slip on any of the metal rails, but you do manage to make it across.
Yeah.
And enter the
Yeah.
little crossroads down here.
I mean,
Yay.
if you'd added the 14 to your original roll, it would have been 19 plus. You would have had fucking like
19 plus 14? Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you had proficiency in athletics before, but you didn't.
No,
So you got to add
I'm just
10
strong.
to it.
I'm not proficient in
Yeah.
it. I'm just brutally strong.
Gotcha.
Now, like, I don't know. I think I tightened something and reconnected some pipes. There's like,
Yeah, there's like the hole in the back of Jermaine's head is just like pulsing steadily for the first time and not flickering.
Oh, that looks a little. Okay.
You get-
Stay away from that.
You get a vague sense of approval from the lantern.
hey, I don't know if I'm happy or sad about that. Clementine sweats more.
Social anxiety from a lantern.
Yeah,
The lantern being like, "Good job," and you're like, "Oh no."
exactly.
Pressure.
But yeah, you're now standing at this threshold. The hallway continues up ahead, up and down, and you look. The trail, the ties just kind of end right here. It seems like a natural end, unlike a few of the other ends which are kind of broken. It just ends there.
We came from down.
You did.
Maybe we can go up.
Yes, that sounds.
Hey, you're the legs. And just.
Okay. Jermaine just like stands up, and now you guys are up very tall. Jermaine is like almost 7 feet tall.
Did we hit the ceiling?
Jermaine's a big robot.
Jermaine's head, it's kind of an uneven ceiling, but every so now and then Jermaine's head kind of brushes the top. But for most part, you're
I've
okay.
got a few
You kind of
wires
duck.
sticking out of there, and they just like little sparks.
Like
as they
little
rub.
drag, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's my hair.
Sitting on
Um,
your shoulder. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, we're just like,
As you go by, you see more of the little vents that you can see into, and you recall that when you were in the vents before, when you were crawling, you could look through the I hate using the word vent so many times to mean two different things.
The grate.
But like the grate, there we go. Thank you. When you looked at the grate before, you could see into other rooms in the labyrinth that Jermaine particularly has encountered before, and Mud, you'd seen like one or two of them. And as you entered this space, where it's kind of open and broken out and strange, that kind of stopped for a little bit, and you can see like the rest of the tracks. Because you look in, you can kind of like directly across. You can see the tracks again, but when you look down, it doesn't quite make logical sense. But you look into rooms again, and they're a little bit further away than before, but they are there.
Okay.
Where do you want to go?
Can we keep heading on this track?
Yeah, you can for a little ways. You keep going. Do you just want to go up, or do you want to kind of take one of the branching paths?
I would say just keep going up because it's better to be outside the labyrinth a little bit than
Yes.
we're labyrinth adjacent.
Yeah, it's labyrinth adjacent, and it is kind of like its own sort of labyrinth spanning over the space that you already know. It's like, you see two vents in a row that connect to two different sections, and it doesn't make spatial sense, but that is how it is. You do reach a point where all you see ahead of you is another kind of broken dead end, and the vents themselves kind of become fewer and fewer until it's just like empty space before you.
Can I be looking in these vents as we go? I'm not walking or anything, and I've got a different perspective. I can see down into them, I guess.
Yeah.
And try to see if like rooms look similar to each other. Look like maybe like a room might have like a door or something in it. Maybe if one of them looks like we could crawl through the vent into that room, and maybe it's better than these tunnels.
It is. So a lot of them do have doors. There's a pretty wide variety on what you see. Actually, almost none of them seem to be like dead ends. A lot of them, there are a few just like empty rooms. There are a few that look like some kind of cellar with like storage space. There's like one you pass that looks like a throne room. There's one that's like filled with all kinds of plant life. And Jermaine, you've seen quite a few of these, and you would know that like there are traps hidden in every room. There's creatures lurking behind the corners. None of these are really safe spaces to be in. Like you could, Jermaine, you would know you could find a room, dismantle the traps in it, or set them off, avoid them, and find like a safe place to hunker down. But these vents are by far the safest path you have ever taken through this the space. Towards the end, the one that maybe stands out to you towards the end is you look down and you just see kind of Arctic open snow just out there. It's different because it's not a closed-in room.
That's new.
You've seen it before, Jermaine, but it is kind of a different space.
Well, I can certainly say I'm appreciating being up here, Jermaine. I think I could get used to traveling along with you like this up here. It's much better than the cold's looking down there. I mean, not permanently, of course. Not forever, of course, is what I'm saying. I just mean like traveling with you for now, as my living body. Yes. It's quite the nice ride.
You can stay up there as long as you like, Mud.
Okay.
Thank you.
The spell that I have is concentration, so I think like every once in a while that little like plug in the back starts to loosen, and I plug it back in, and then I plug it back in, and I'm just kind of sitting up here like fixing Jermaine's like hair wires. Okay. So it's good up here. We're good up here, but I don't think any of these rooms. You've been here a while, Jermaine. Is it? Did you say all that stuff about there
Yeah,
being
I would have
traps?
shared. As we walked, I would have shared.
Okay. So then, that's not the way to go. But these tracks seem a bit of a maze. Have you ever encountered anything going through these tracks that's not monsters? Do you remember a place where they opened up, or something on the other side? Maybe there's a sight or I guess not a smell, but something we could go towards. If you remember hearing like a waterfall or maybe.
I will
Well,
say,
pancakes.
just a little detail, the Arctic area, you've been to that space before, but you've never reached the end of it, the other side.
Okay.
Doesn't sound good.
Mainly, there are monsters, there are traps, there are various nasty things, sometimes friends, in the form of skeletons, presumably those who failed the traps and the monsters and everything else. The snow plays, I think just goes on. Never seen the end.
Okay.
Never seen the end.
No.
You've
Not
mapped
bored.
out so much of this place. You've never got to the end of the snowy area.
No. Honestly, it's just kind of boring for me. I didn't find anyone, so I just, turned around.
Well, this time you've got friends to talk to along the way, right? What the hell was that?
But
Point.
I
Okay.
can't be affected by the cold, and you're very small.
Doesn't that doesn't quite mean anything there. The cold does bother me anyway. So
Take 5 psychic damage.
yeah, exactly. So are you suggesting that we walk in an endless wasteland? Is that it?
I mean, we could. Something new.
But these other rooms are warmer.
You could take turns inside of my, torso. Just, opens it up. And there's just, empty space with, weird magical, gears and, things are moving and sparking.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
Owen Wilson,
psychic damage.
Wow.
Wow.
what are you doing here? He pops out of one of the vents. Wow.
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 You just heard echoing down the hallway from a sourceless area. Just wow.
Wow.
One of my skeleton friends.
Yeah.
All right, all right, all right.
All right.
Oh, no, not Matthew McConaughey. But if you could stay warm inside of me, I don't think 2 of you would fit.
I have a question. Did you create? Remind me, Abby. I can't remember if I'm remembering when we were 100% metagaming and talking spells before we started playing. Did you use the disc? You use the Tensor's floating disc, right?
Yes, I have used that.
What's the diameter of that?
You've seen it, Mud has seen it before, so it's not metagaming for him to know how big it is.
Yeah.
It is a...
Mud. Well, how big was that disc that you cast before?
You just said Mud.
I mean, Clementine.
Everybody's
Very
Mud.
fun.
It's a 3 feet in diameter, about. It's not that big. It's big enough for me and you to sit on, but
I mean, if you both sit on Jermaine's shoulders, Jermaine could stand on it.
Jermaine could sit on it. Yes.
Yes.
You see, I have this spell that I was wondering if we were perhaps to sit on your disc, and then if I was to make some sort of little dome of a hut on top of us, our good friend Jermaine here may be able to even be in the hut and push us along on the disc.
Well,
inside.
that'd be real fun. Oh no, Southern Belle. Oh,
How long
doggy.
does the disc last?
Are we all doing accents now?
Yes, I think.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, this is the 10 minutes I was remembering. The disc is 10 minutes because.
Yes, but it is a ritual, so technically, no, it's an hour. It's a 10-minute ritual. It lasts for an hour.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm so wrong on my times. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. So I could, since it's a ritual, I could like, before it's gonna like go away, I could cast it again, like as a ritual while I'm in there. The only thing, I love this idea so much, and I kind of want it to work, but I will say the rules for this. The disc is immobile while I'm within 20 feet of it. If I move more than 20 feet away from it, the disc follows me. So
Gotcha.
while I'm in it, it's immobile.
Jermaine to cast it in order for him to push it.
Well, yeah. The hut is a 10-foot radius, so it's a 20-foot diameter. So it is. You could potentially have. Yeah. Oh yes, you've got to move, so you can't be on the disc. Right.
Yeah.
This is a disc on top of 4 elephants riding on the back of a giant turtle. Situation.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I almost took that invulnerable sphere spell, but then I didn't take it because I wanted to go for death instead.
Clementine, the squishiest member of this party, doesn't need any kind of defense.
No.
If she kills them fast enough, it's not a problem.
Exactly. Oh, damn it! It only lasts for a minute. My cube. Also, we could use we could sit on top of the cube and Jermaine could push it. But it's only a minute. So I suppose I would have to. Your radius is 10 feet. You said 10-foot radius.
Yeah. So yes, 10-foot
it would be
radius dome, 20-foot diameter.
So I could walk. If I walk at the end of your dome, I could drag it behind us. I would have to walk though. Or Jermaine, do you have floating disc?
No.
Although the
so
thing
I
might
would
have to be in the center to, it might. Cause I'm trying to think if we could make the dome a moving thing so we can travel with comfort, and not freeze to death. I'd probably have to be in the center on the disc when I cast it to be able to.
Well, then
center
that's
it
fine
there.
because it can be centered there, and then I can just walk away. I can
Yeah, but then you'd be outside the dome when you're walking.
You could ride with me.
Inside you.
inside.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know how warm it is, but
is it? I don't know. What's the DM rule on that?
how warm are my
We'll
insides?
have to get inside to find out.
How warm are my insides? Do you want to find out?
Okay. So what's the time? So if I'm, well, no, because it's immobile when it's within 20 feet. So I could still have it there and stand inside. I can still stand right beside you while you cast it, because it'll just stay there. It's immobile.
Yeah.
When it's within.
Yeah.
So it'll just, I can walk right up to it and I can sit on top of it while you cast it. And then once the dome is cast, then I walk away.
Oh, that's a good point. Then
Yeah.
you would be 20 feet away from the thing. You'd still be under the dome.
Mhm.
Because you're
Wait.
small too. You might have to
Yeah.
crouch. You might have to walk crouched a little bit so that you don't catch the edge of it or something.
Mhm.
But then yeah.
What is happening?
We're making a turtle.
Okay.
I'm trying to understand what you're
Is
doing.
there a bottom
here.
on the dome? Is there a bottom?
So you want to make a small
That's a good
disc
question.
that you sit on, and then you have
Yes.
a bigger dome on top.
On top of the disc so that it's warm, because it's comfortable and warm inside the dome. So then we can have we basically having a traveling dome, and then whenever it gets too cold, we walk into the dome and sit down on the and take a break inside,
Okay.
and then it'll travel with us. It'll be like a little pet or a motorhome.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
Motorhome.
You've made
Okay.
it to the dome.
Yes.
I like to think of it as our band's RV or our
Yeah.
soccer team's RV here that we're.
It's like
Or
those
travel
teardrop
bus.
campers.
Horseless.
So
Yeah.
no one's
makes
actually
perfect
going
sense.
to be in the dome while you're moving.
They could be if they wanted to.
You would
you could be
I was going to say
technically
you would have to be inside it. So
Yeah, you have to be, because you have to stay inside the dome. So you would stay there the whole time, then I would walk and Jermaine would walk. And then we could go back and sit in whenever we get tired.
It's an attempt to not get frostbite or something.
yeah, no, that makes sense.
I think it's a wonderful idea.
I will say, Liamon's tiny hut is immobile.
But if we cast it onto a moving object,
Yeah, that's the question.
Okay,
that's
yeah,
that's
You're on
why
a-
we're doing.
If you're on the
that's why we're-
disc.
I would say because the disc is only 3 feet, it's not like the full width of the hut. If you get a base for it, I'll let you do it. Like
You
a
have to
base
find
to
a
put on
base.
top of the disc, and then put the dome on it. I'd let you do that.
Start ripping up the wooden train tracks.
Yeah, start building.
Build a raft. This is the Ark of the Covenant. We're going to travel across it.
Did any of the rooms?
I mean,
did any of
Noah's
the
Ark
rooms
is
that
what I
we
meant.
passed look like it had supplies that we could use for that? Because we're passing a bunch of rooms with stuff in them.
I have a shield.
Well, is it a
That's
20
that's
foot
not
radius?
radius?
I'm just saying, I'm good. I can contribute.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be supplies. It's like no better supplies than like the like the rail ties, the boards there. I guess you could find. I mean, some of them are like laid out like houses almost. Like there's like you saw one that had like a dining room table in it.
That would be good.
So like you could potentially steal the wood from that, but there's nothing that's like a storage of wood supplies. Like you've seen places with chests, but Jermaine, you would know that all the chests have been empty and things like that.
How much weight can your thing carry? Your disc?
Quite a bit. I think 500 pounds.
So I
Yep,
weigh like
500 pounds.
nothing.
Yeah, me too.
So-
Jermaine
I
is-
weigh everything.
You wait,
Yeah.
But
and
you only need to sit on it every once in a while. Like
Yeah, that's true. So if we found a bunch of tabletops and kind of like 4 of them and had something heavy in the center to like sit and
So
hold
Jermaine.
them on there.
Jermaine could sit
Or
and
could be
sit.
Jermaine. He starfishes. He just like
Yeah,
holds
you
down
just-
holds down the edges of all
Yeah,
the tape.
he's so strong right now.
Oh my god, yes. He's so
floating disc
strong.
concentration.
Its floating disc isn't concentration.
Okay, cool.
And neither is Tiny Hut.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it. Yeah, okay.
So I can concentrate on keeping Jermaine strong while they hold the tables together.
I have like a 7-foot wingspan.
Just like
Okay.
yeah, if we could find
Can
enough
Jermaine be our
materials.
solid surface?
I'll hold like boards in each hand to get a little bit more. To get to
Yeah.
like, what does it need to be? 10 feet?
20-foot radius, so
10-foot
or
radius.
10-foot radius. 20
Yeah,
foot
so I'll
diameter.
grab 2 boards. I can't do anything. Actually, I just like grab a hammer and nail and just like through my foot. just nail
Okay.
it right in.
So you have this plan. You
Yeah.
have not actually gotten down into any
No.
of the rooms,
No.
and it's
Look
now
at you.
more difficult because there's
It's
like
true.
a separation of sort of like the empty black space. Like you can see down into them, but there's this distance now. So
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
you have to find the tables
Yeah.
or rip up however many like board planks of wood you want.
Mhm, mhm.
Aren't there some
And-
just like floating around?
You can like rip up the minecart.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh.
I'll rip
rail.
up too.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
No, I'll rip them up.
Yeah.
I can take some.
Mhm, mhm.
Hey, I've got a hammer and a crowbar. So
I'm sure.
There you go.
Yeah.
I would like all of you to make just general athletics checks for me.
Okay.
Oh, Jermaine, please carry us.
Please, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
I have advantage.
21.
21, nice. Okay.
Why do you have advantage?
I don't know.
Ooh,
I do have advantage.
8.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
no. I think I have advantage only on climb checks. Never mind. I only have advantage on climb checks, so it would have been my first roll, which I think is like they were both bad.
7.
8. 7. Sorry, 7.
7, 8,
21, 8, and
21. This feels good. I would say it takes you like probably a good like 4 or 5 hours to rip up enough of the
Oh.
planks and tie them all together. But at the end of that time, you would have your platform.
Okay. By that
Yeah.
time, Jermaine
Generous
is no
DM.
longer super strong. But
I'm becoming a table basically for you. So
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
when they start attaching planks to me, can I take a short rest?
Yes, I will let
Yes.
you start rest.
Transformer Jermaine.
That's why it takes so long is because you take a nap and let them do all the work. You rip up all the boards with your amazing roll, and then you let the rest of them do the rest of the work, and that's why it takes so long.
15,
Oh, right.
Yeah,
hit
I'm
dice are a
3.
thing.
I'm at full health, so I'm actually good because Jermaine healed me completely.
Nice.
I'm good too.
Cool. I'm at 81.
Great.
I could roll another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Why not?
Another 3, but that's fine. That gets me up to 87. Yeah, I can count to 3.
Okay.
I'm getting there. I'm looking a lot better.
All right.
We somehow healed Jermaine when we hammer all these sports and stuff.
I'll tell you, none of his healing makes any sense to me. I do not understand it whatsoever. But I'm very happy that he's not dying right
I'm also
now,
gonna arcane
especially with the way
recovery.
he's been talking about it.
Why not?
Okay.
3.
Wasn't even close.
I can take a 3rd level back.
Alright. Well.
Oh no, just a second. Okay, cool.
Oh my god, I just had the most. I just had it in mind. Like, you know, in those like plays with the little kids where like one kid is like the sun and has like a thing around his head? Like, Jermaine is like the sun, except full starfish. Like, yeah, of planks.
Wow.
That's
Yep.
me.
Okay, so you need to sit on Jermaine. And I need to sit on Jermaine, and we both need to cast a spell at the same time. Are you
How
good?
are we moving?
We'll move once my disc is prepared. They'll float up into the air, and then I'll walk away, and it'll move. So, wow, how did I end up doing the work
Yeah,
in this? I'm the tiny little wizard, and I'm doing all the work.
You're the only one outside of the protective
I'm
shell.
laying down
I'm gonna be
starfish,
so
and
cold.
you have to walk out there. Wait, can I cast this on you?
I'm going to be so cold.
No, I can only cast it on myself, and that would just light this on fire. I don't want to do that.
No.
I have fire shield.
Oh, I have that too, but it's only 10 minutes.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have minor
I-
illusion, and that can make you think that you're warmer.
I took resistance to cold. Okay, I took investiture of flame, which is a concentration spell. It lasts for 10 minutes again. Damn it. All these are 10 minutes. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be cold. That's it.
Jermaine like pulls off giant coat, wraps you up in it.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. All right, so okay, you've cast the disc.
yeah.
Okay, you've cast the
What's
disc.
happening?
Oh no, what's wrong?
You've cast the disc, and I cast the hut. I also take a
Okay.
moment of ritual and I cast the hut on top. So we've got this floating hut, if the DM is currently allowing this.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's wonderful.
Neither of those concentration. So then, as you step outside, I will forever, every 6 seconds, be concentrating on my create bonfire spell to have a roaring fire out by you.
It's just following me.
It could be in front of you. It can melt away some of the snow as you go. It's like I got 60-foot range on it.
Oh my goodness. What is like, are you like shooting fire arrows at me? Like, oh, in front of me? Like, bam, 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 bam.
I could just concentrate on it because you're pulling us along. I could just be like, it's like one of the few spells he's really good at. I can
That is
maintain concentration on my
amazing.
cantrip.
That is perfect.
This is like how many spells stacked on top of
This
each
is what
other?
happens when you put wizards in.
You were,
Oops,
you
all
were
wizards.
thinking that we were going to just be
I
murder
love
wizards,
this.
but here we are being problem
Yep.
solvers.
Yep.
I love everything about this. I'm not saying no. Do it.
Okay.
I'm just like, okay, actually, this isn't that bad. Okay. Let's go, guys.
You still have not gotten down out of the vents yet.
Right, yes. Okay.
Right,
We'll
yes.
start with that.
So, right, so we just climb down. Let's head down towards the snow.
A space. It kind of like you can see it out of the grate, and then it's just like empty space, and then down into the snowy area.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Can we fit through? You moved the mic and I couldn't hear you as well.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I feel the need to gesture, and then I can't be heard. So like when you look out the grate, it doesn't quite make a lot of like logical physical sense. So there's kind of this gap where you feel like you're almost looking into, I guess, almost like another plane or like another area. It doesn't connect properly.
Okay.
There's just this nothingness in between where you see and then into the snow. And it's maybe like 20 feet until you kind of reach whatever like space the Arctic is contained in.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Well,
So there's this void between us and the Arctic.
Yeah, there's a void between
it's
you.
okay. It's okay. I will, we've had, I will, take my rope of climbing and I will send it down and I will kind of like slowly backwards crawl down the rope.
Yeah. I'll say that Jermaine can rip out the grate without any problem. And yeah, you just
I'll
drop
just-
the rope of climbing.
I'll just sit on the disc.
Yeah. How does Jermaine? I'm not gonna ask. Like, how does he move at all?
You guys have just like attached boards to me. I'm assuming my legs are still free to like sway.
So if you stand up, there's just like this big old thing behind you.
We could roll them, you know?
Yeah.
This is going to be very entertaining when Jermaine has to move.
Yeah, rock me,
Oh,
mama,
man.
like a wagon wheel. That's what I've become.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. It should be rock me, mama. I'm a wagon wheel.
Yeah.
This robot with
Wow.
boards stapled to me
Wow.
to create a place for you to cast a hut.
Yeah.
It's so we can stay warm.
That seems like a you problem. I'm fine.
It is, but we've solved it.
Yep. Okay.
You drop down into the snow.
Pull back my rope.
You and the raft just like gently floats down. Clementine, you sink like to your knees in this deep snow, and
Oh, I've got you. Ahead.
you look out across this landscape, and it's not actually void of life. There's a lot of snow and rock, and it's well lit, but when you look up, you don't see a sky. You just see darkness, like above the the courtyard with the cat statue, sort of dark sky with the hint of some kind of metal ceiling far, far above you. But even without like a clear sun, everything is well lit, almost like glaringly bright after the darkness of the vents and the tunnels. And there are trees, there are rocks. You see like some birds. It seems to be filled with like actual wildlife and an ecosystem here. And you see a massive chasm cutting straight through the middle of it. And Jermaine, this is new to you too. You've never seen this chasm here before.
I might not be able to see it at all.
I was gonna say,
You
you're
might
still-
not be able to see it at all.
You're just laying and looking at the ceiling.
Yeah, you're just staring up at that ceiling, enjoying the geometric patterns up there.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm just saying to myself.
yeah.
Move along.
Oh, that's very
And-
good.
As you prepare
Those
for
two
your
can do that.
God, the mental image of this destroys me every single time because you have the little like gnome girl, the squishiest member of your party, out in front, like slogging through the snow, and then there's just like this floating caravan of the other two,
With a
just like
fire.
singing, having a good time.
And a giant
there's
fire
this-
in front of us.
Fire in
And a giant,
front,
like,
just like going in front.
signaling everyone in the area, anything at all, exactly where you are.
Ah!
Yeah.
It's like a weird turtle train with like
Yes.
smoke coming off.
But as you prepare for your journey across this Arctic space, we're going to end for tonight.
All right, all right.
On this image.
Wowzers! Thank you,
Oh,
lenient DM. That's lovely.
Yes.
Good.
For letting us do those shenanigans.
What's the point with a wizard party except for shenanigans?
Oh man,
are we using these spells as they were meant to? No.
No, but
I love that.
cares?
I love that. We're like wizards. Yeah, let's like use all our concentration and ritual spells on it, and you wizard will use your body. Just like
the one wizard that is
Just-
not built like Jermaine has strength, Bud has pretty good dex, and the one wizard that like put all her stuff in the mental capacity like a normal wizard is the one outside the dome.
trudging.
Yeah!
I love these.
Mhm, mhm.
This is great. I
You
can
know
just
what?
keep life transferencing if I need to.
Yes, and I'll just pull out the cube if I need to.
Just slowly siphon off my life energy. It's gonna be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Good. And these spells only last for an hour.
Well, no, the dome is 8 hours, isn't it?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Dome is 8.
And then for
Oh.
the floating disc, basically every 50 minutes, I go back to the disc, sit down, and re-ritual cast it. So I take a break every 50 minutes to ritual
Okay, yeah.
cast again.
Could I get a long rest in at this point?
Oh,
Depending on how long we go.
If we go long enough, you can.
Because
But
I
we
can't
have
do
not.
anything.
We've just started this journey, and the session is ending.
No, I know. I just want to know if that's a possibility for me.
It is a possibility if Clementine can actually keep going for that amount of time.
I don't know. Okay, we have to also consider that Clementine's constitution, her how good she is, her bodily strength, her constitution score is 9, which is below average, which is a negative modifier. She's small and thin, and it's just a little nerd baby. She can't.
You have set it up that you're not going to take points of exhaustion due to cold because you can go back to warmth.
Yeah.
But we are going to roll to see how fast you can go.
Yeah.
I can always get rid of bonfire and do haste. And double. You could
I don't know
get
if that's-
3 times your
don't
movement
know.
speed.
Just fucking I don't allow.
I also have enlarge.
There's a
cloud of like snow coming off behind my feet, and I'm like running.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Mud has all the things that he can use on himself. That's what he's learned is magic. Haste, fly, enlarge, reduce.
Wait, when did you just cast fly on her? And then she doesn't have to go to the snow.
Yeah, then I can float over top of it. I don't need to walk through it.
It does only last 10 minutes. So
Oh, it's 10 minutes. Oh, it's 10 minutes.
You can have
the conjure bonfire is a cantrip, so I can use it forever.
Right.
Okay.
I could summon like 10 tiny servants to hold me above the snow, and I could just sit there. They last for 8 hours. They last for 8 hours. I can't.
Fucking A!
There we go. I'll just use my bonus action to command them to walk for me. I'll lay on top of them, and they'll walk me through the snow.
Everything
And
I
we know
wanted
they have
from
a
this
speed of
game.
30 feet.
Yeah, they have a good speed. I could actually, like, if I casted a high level spell, I could have like 8, 9, 10. Like,
A little army of
Yeah.
them.
little toy people just
God.
carrying me.
This is the most wizard conversation, honestly.
Yes. This conversation was happening during the 5 hours when me and Mud were hammering boards onto.
Yep.
I'm just laying there peacefully.
Well, we'll have to decide this for our next game, which is what day, Ian?
We are not going to be playing on the 29th because holidays. So we're going to meet you guys again on the 5th of
January
the new year.
Yeah, 2022.
Ugh.
Coming into the new year with big wizards
Yep.
and,
Whatever
and
the
tiny
hell
servants.
this is.
Whatever the hell this
Big
is.
wizards, tiny servants.
Yes.
Hope everyone has a really nice holiday break. If you, whatever you are celebrating, if anything, and hope you stay safe with healthy stuff, but hopefully you get to see the people you love and care about while we're on break.
Yeah.
Any announcements for?
Join our Discord if you haven't.
Yeah, join our
Hang out with
Discord.
us.
Check out the other
We
shows
are-
on the Dice Cult.
Yeah.
Bunch of awesome people and awesome content. The rest of the shows stream on Twitch, but VODs get posted to YouTube, so check out the YouTube channel for sampling of what else is out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And of course, join us on Discord and talk to us.
Yeah.
please.
Please.
We're
Love
just
to have
as
you.
fun.
We try. All right.
Well,
Happy holidays and good night.
bye-bye.
Bye bye. See ya.
Try to
Bye.
say that like Markiplier every time. Bye-bye.